Hello guys, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Yawa Simpisechere and this is Aseda House Commodities YouTube channel, ASHCo TV. And guess what? Today I have a very important video, a very important piece of information for all of you who are interested in maize growing, in maize farming. This is a very important information and I would like to ask that you stay with me throughout this video to the end. Over the past few weeks, I've had calls from some of you concerning your interest in maize farming and what you're supposed to expect, from time to time, right? The processes and the practices you're supposed to put into, your farm to be able to get the best output out of it. Okay, and if you've been following this farm, and in my previous videos, I posted a video where I was informing you of the use of weedicides. Some of you were not so happy with the use of weedicides, and for those of us who are using it, it's not like we just want to use it, but we are using it, the way it is supposed to be used, such that it will not affect the land so much, right? And it will give us the results that we are looking for. So the main reason why I was applying and weedicides on this farm is that there is a lot of grass on the land. Okay, there's a lot of grass on the land. Sometimes if it so happens that you don't have a lot of grass on your land, then you can, and the land is not so big, right? It's a few acres, like 1 or 2 acres. Sometimes you want to do away with the weedicides and go with using manual weeding, right? That is also there. It is also a good thing that you can do. And the difference is always with the cost, because you realize that with the manual weeding is very expensive. Okay, and so if you have a lot of acres of land, if you have tens, hundreds of acres of land, it will be it won't be economically sound, right, to go with the manual weeding, because if you look at it really, the weedicides don't cause much problem, as much as it has been talked about. It doesn't cause that much problems to the land. So focusing on the main agenda for today. Okay, so it has been like 1 month since we came to apply the weedicide, and today when I came to visit, this is what I had. Okay, this is what I saw. It has been rains. There's been enough rains. Okay, and this is what I have. And if you put in the best practices, this is something, or something equal to this is what you should expect on your farm. Now, if you look at the rows, in between the rows, you realize that the weeds has been condemned. Okay, the weeds has been condemned. You can see them. You can see the rows very clear now, and the grass is being subdued. Okay, and I also want to mention something that I did during the application of the weedicide. Okay, and I feel like when you do things like that, you are able to cut cost. So this is what I did during the application of the weedicide. I mixed the weedicide with a liquid fertilizer called OFA, Organic Farmers Aid. All right, and what this does is that this is a fertilizer. It is supposed to be applied after 2 weeks of planting, no, after 2 weeks of germination, right? So lucky for me, the weedicide application also was after 2 weeks of germination, so it coincided. So what happened is I mixed the two instead of spraying them on different dates, which will cause different cost, because those who are going to spray the fertilizer, they are going to charge. Those who are going to spray the weedicide, they are going to charge. So when I mixed it, it made it a single spray. Okay, and when you do that, it doesn't reduce the effectiveness of the fertilizer, neither does it reduce the effectiveness of the weedicide. So they all perform their work, and then you are able to cut down cost, because you didn't do this you didn't do them separately. Okay, so that is one thing that I did, and I'm sure if you do it too, you realize you'll be able to appreciate, the reduction of cost. Trust me, when I came here 1 month ago, I nearly lost hope. Okay, because the grass was so much that I didn't, it didn't even occur to me to record, to put it on tape and then inform you about it. But today I'm very happy that the grass has been subdued, the weed has been subdued, and you can visibly see the maize. Okay, you can see the maize growing and growing very, very healthy. What happened also is that if you look at the beginning of the video and some parts of this, this side, some of the maize, it's like it didn't grow. It's not like it didn't grow. What happened was that when we planted, okay, there are these birds that come to feed on the seeds if you plant it. Okay, so you realize that along the lines, the rows, you realize that some few, parts did not grow. That's what happened. The birds and some animals, they just come and pick up out the maize. So that is what happened, and it's not so much. Okay, I didn't want to replace the seed. I didn't want to replant it because it's also a matter of time. Because what is happening is these are 2 seasons. You are going to do these 2 seasons, and if you don't take time, time will beat you literally. Okay, if you don't take time, you won't be able to do the next season. So I just left it like that. Okay, and then hopefully after this one is cultivated, the next season, we would put a match in place to avert all those problems, or as much as possible reduce all those challenges. So basically, this is what you should expect after 1 month of planting. If everything goes to plan, this is what you should expect in your maize farm. I want to take this opportunity to thank you once again. If you have made it to this part, this end of the video, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it a lot. You have no idea how I appreciate your comments and your goodwill messages. Thank you very much. My name is Yao Asimpi Sechere. This is Asida House Commodities YouTube channel, ASHCo TV. And let me say something a little about Asida House Commodities. Actually, Asida House Commodities is an entity that is into maize trading. We have taken our time to study the market, to know what the ins and outs of the maize trading in Ghana. And so if you need any information, if you want to go into maize trading, we are the best people to talk to. We are located in Techimai, where the maize business, the heart of maize business in Ghana. All right. So pick up our numbers if you want to go into maize trading. If you want to know anything about maize trading, pick up our numbers and speak with us. And if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Drop your comment, share this video, to as many people as possible. And until I see you in the next one, it's bye bye for now.